now take a look at this word, how to pronounce the word tithe. Okay. Hi there, I'm Benjamin, and in this short class, I want to show you the right way to pronounce the word T-I-T-H-E, tithe, tithe. Now, that word, which is of course the 10% that Christians often pay on their salaries to the pastor or to the church at the end of the month. Now, that word, like I've said before, is pronounced correctly as tithe and not tithes. Now, as someone who has lived his entire life in the church community, I can say to you for a fact that nearly everybody that I've met with has a problem with the correct pronunciation of the word tithe. Now, how do people pronounce this word? Oftentimes, and I can say most times, I've heard people, whether pastors, non-pastors, Christians and non-Christians alike, pronounce this word as tithe, tithe, which is wrong. Like I said, the right way to pronounce that word is tithe, 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 tithe. Now, if you want to determine the right way to pronounce the word, the right thing to do is to transcribe that word, because transcription teaches us the right way to pronounce. Now, what does that mean? Why do we have to transcribe the word? We have to transcribe the word to determine its sound, because it's through the transcription of the word that we get to identify every phonetic symbol or phoneme that make up the pronunciation of the word in question. And in the case of tithe, if you transcribe tithe, as you find on the screen right now, the first letter there is ta, 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 the T sound, ta, which is the voiceless alveolar plosive, ta, voiceless alveolar plosive. Now, after the first sound there, you have a diphthong, which is the I, and that is the closing diphthong, okay, which is the vowel sound, right? Two vowel sounds coming together to pronounce this one is a diphthong. Now, after that, you add another consonant when you transcribe that word, and that sound is the voiced interdental fricative, the voiced interdental fricative, and not the voiceless alveolar plosive, ta. So the mistake in the pronunciation of that word tithe is in the pronunciation of the last consonant sound. The last sound that hence the pronunciation of that word is th. As I want to bathe, 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 bathe. So it is tithe, tithe. Have you paid your tithe? Not have you paid your tithe. And oftentimes I hear people pray this way, that if you don't pay your tithe, your life will be tight. That shows how completely a number of people don't understand the right way to pronounce that word, because of course it makes it rhyme. People often rhyme it with tithe, T-I-G-H-T. That is not the right way to pronounce this word, T-I-T-H-E. The right way to pronounce that is tithe, 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 and not tithes. Now, I believe, I'm confident that you will go on to continue to pronounce this word correctly, to pronounce it as tithe and not as tithes. And that is because the last consonant sound in the transcription of that word is the voiced interdental fricative and not the voiceless alveolar plosive. Thank you very much for watching to the end of this class. My joy is that you speak the right way and you speak correctly in a way that helps you to grow further public speaking, your examination, and how people get to accept you in the public space. If anything, I'm very excited and confident at the same time that you've learned the right way to pronounce this word tithe and not as tithe. And going forward, I believe you will go on to start pronouncing this word and not as tithe. Remember that it is not tithe, but tithe. Thank you very much for watching to the end. If you're not a subscriber member of this channel, please make sure that you do that. Subscription is free. By subscribing to this channel, YouTube only gets to notify you every time that I drop a content like this. Thank you once again. Make sure that you give a comment, give a like, and share this video with your loved ones, especially people within the church community. Or you get this across to your pastors, to your church members, everybody that you know. So that we all can master the right way to pronounce this word. God's blessings. See you in the next video. Bye for now.